Hello to everyone and our beloved lecturer Mr. Lukman. We are from the Group 5 and today we will present about PETRONAS Strategic Human Resource Development Plan. This presentation will include introduction, 7 proposed SHRD plan and conclusion. Our group consists of 6 people, which includes me, myself, Nur Sabrina, Nur Syafiah, Mohd Ain Hakim, Audrey Amba, Amirul, Haziq, and Arthur. So, let's get started.
PETRONAS is one of the biggest businesses in the world with a workforce of 46,884 and a presence in more than 100 nations. The primary goal of PETRONAS, a dynamic global energy and solution organization, is to advance society in a way that is ethical and sustainable. PETRONAS discovers, produces, and distributes energy, including hydrocarbon and renewable sources, as the custodian of Malaysia's national oil and gas resources, ensuring the security of country's energy supply as well as that of our customers across the world. PETRONAS offers 3 main training programs. One is English language proficiency training is must because the national juniors are not very good in English. The second one is basic training, cover measurements and fundamentals, focus on processes and production. The last one is job training, for the purpose of enhancing the talents and honing them to perfection in the necessary competencies. On-the-job training will incorporate experiential learning and participative learning.
The first step is to clarify the purpose of HRD effort. HRD attempts to connect with both organizational demands with those of the individual and offer internal assistance so that both parties can succeed. With programs and policies that will ensure training and development, it is vital to generate possibilities for growth or development. Next, learners will be classified by their learning style. This way, instructions can be planned carefully according to their learning style, and time would also not be wasted. Learning will be ensured all at once, improving other development efforts. Other than that, HRD has an impact on the organization, which leads to increased productivity, cost savings, increased revenues, and stronger brand image. It aids in preparing employees for future employment, which is also how they should benefit the organization. HRD activities will also help them to grow instead of staying in the same job position. HRD efforts should be able to encourage learning, team engagement, and growth. Empowering leadership and supervisory roles. HRD effort should consist of the assurance that these employees will take on leadership and supervisory roles. The HRD effort should aid in growth of learners, boost the organization's productivity, all at once creating a good company image and brand. The better the reputation of a company, employees will feel motivated to produce high quality work, all at once beating other firms in terms of production. The second step would be assessing the present condition. A comprehensive need analysis will be applied. The learners or juniors will participate in the Petroleum Training Program (PTP) Diploma Training Program, which are graduates from Malaysian institution in which they often studied up to 12 years on an educational program that is similar to O-level in developed countries. Based on the TNA by PETRONAS 2010, there are 3 learning needs that needs to be fulfilled, which are strategic, coordinative, and operational needs. For strategic needs, PETRONAS has a list of training that is required for the juniors. For example, English language proficiency training that will be carried out classroom-based experiential learning, basic training in fundamentals and measurements, which will also be classroom-based, where the trainers will be the facilitator, training in listening skills, and attitude training. The next one is coordinative needs, which will be overcome by participative learning through simulators and CBTs, training through written assignments, memory retention enhancements, and training in presentation skills. And lastly, for operational needs, the needs will be overcome by on-the-job training, training in HSE awareness, computer training, and motivational training.
Scanning of PETRONAS. So the first factors, which is the academic factors. So economic conditions significantly influenced PETRONAS, especially during the pandemic COVID-19, which it had a direct impact on PETRONAS, particularly its petrochemical group PCG, where they faced challenges in maintaining profitability and market competitiveness during the pandemic. So next is technological factors. So technological advancements are crucial for PETRONAS in shaping its external environment. So PETRONAS embraces new technologies such as the adopt of greener technologies and carbon neutral energy, and as it support PETRONAS strategic objective of achieving net zero carbon emissions by 2050. So last but not least, there are political factors. So political factors significantly influence PETRONAS operations, strategies, and growth prospects. So the partnership agreement between PETRONAS and Abu Dhabi National Oil Company (ADNOC) exemplifies exemplifies the crucial role of political support and endorsements in facilitating collaborations.
Step 4 is compare the present world analysis. The first one is strength. So PETRONAS strength is 21st century literacy are being incorporated into the PETRONAS curriculum in preparation for the program's transition to a student-centered learning approach. This approach will help PETRONAS to achieve strategic goals such as having an effective teaching and learning strategy for trainee. The second one is weaknesses. PETRONAS weaknesses is lack of trainers for training program. This is because they have strict criteria for screening the best potential trainees. Training programs will be ineffective due to improperly trained trainees. So here, less quality of knowledge and training will lead to decrease in performance and profits. Next is opportunities. PETRONAS has workplace diversity, so collaboration between people of different cultural backgrounds can potentially provide innovative results by bringing fresh perspective and insight. The last one is threats. Many different brands, Sarawak Energy, Tenaga Nasional Berhad, all competing in seeking for the same group of labor, raising the stake in the battle of skilled workers due to competition of talents. So it's a threat that necessitates SHRD effort to attract, retain, and cultivate the best employees possible. Next is step 5, choosing an organizational strategy for SHRD. So given that PETRONAS' mission is to address skill gaps among its junior employees, the growth strategy will be implemented by expanding SHRD activities. So SHRD encompasses 3 key activities, which is training and development TD, career development CD, and organizational development OD. So in these circumstances, PETRONAS trainees' developmental activities or training program can be divided into 2 categories, which are soft skill training and basic skill training. This is because trainees are lacking fundamental abilities involving English language and an awareness of various technological courses as well as relevant professional experience. Next is CD. CD involves coaching, mentoring, talent development, and career counseling. It will help trainees find a career path within PETRONAS that is good fit for their talents, interests, and belief. So career planning can be done within PETRONAS by following the stages of career development as it increases one's possibilities of achieving professional success. The last key activity is OD. In this context, PETRONAS can focus on human resource management intervention to address the skill gaps among trainees. So some of the common activities that can be done within this type of interventions are performance management and talent development. So in this context, talent development for PETRONAS can be done through on-the-job training. So above all, the goal of this growth strategy is to create all-encompassing program that take into account economic, technological, and political variables alongside training and development efforts.
Besides that, we also propose adopting an integrating strategy for SHRD PETRONAS. So by collab with relevant departments, PETRONAS can incorporate industry-specific knowledge and skills into the training program, such as the e-learning platforms, virtual reality, and simulations. So this will provide interactive and engaging learning experience to the junior employees. Furthermore, PETRONAS can foster cross-functional collab through job rotations, which this will broaden the understandings of junior employees across different areas of the organizations. So next is we also recommend to develop the training modules, which this module will provide juniors employees with comprehensive understandings of the conditions market, equip them with digital necessaries to adapt the technological advancements, and enhance their ability to operate in diverse political landscapes.
The skill gaps. To achieve this, PETRONAS can implement a comprehensive organizational strategy. This strategy encompasses several key components, including conducting a thorough assessment of skill gaps, creating specialized training programs, providing coaching and mentoring, support and fostering a culture of continual learning and evaluation. PETRONAS begin by conducting a meticulous evaluation to identify specific skills gap among its junior trainees. This evaluation involves various techniques such as questionnaire. By understanding the areas that require skill improvement, PETRONAS can gain valuable insights to tailor their training plans effectively. This analysis ensures a targeted strategy and allows for efficient allocation of resources. Customized training and development programs are designed by PETRONAS to address the identified skills gap and alignment with the company's strategic objectives. These programs are tailored to the specific need of junior trainees, providing them with the necessary information, skills, and experience. PETRONAS recognize the value of utilizing the existing expertise within the company. Hence, experienced mentors or trainers are assigned to work closely with junior trainees, facilitating their skill development. These mentors offer guidance, encouragement, and practical education. PETRONAS promotes knowledge transfer and facilitates the growth of these trainings. Coaching and mentoring play a vital role in helping junior trainees to close their skill gaps while supporting their overall professional development and success. PETRONAS can establish an efficient organization structure to facilitate this process effectively by implementing a comprehensive approach that includes skill gaps assessment, customized training programs, mentoring and coaching support, and a culture of continuous learning and evaluation. PETRONAS empower its junior trainee to bridge the skill gaps. This not only benefit the individual trainees but also contribute to the expansion and success of the company. Emphasizing skill development ensure that PETRONAS maintain a competent and skilled workforce capable of tackling the challenge in the industry. PETRONAS take a proactive approach to adapt its training model according to its specific needs. To assess the success of these programs, PETRONAS analyzes level 1 of the quick Patrick model, which is involve gathering feedback from participants to gauge their opinions and satisfaction with the training. This feedback can be collected through surveys or interview covering various aspects such as the value of training materials, the effectiveness of instructor, and the overall training experience. Moving to level 2 of the cake model, PETRONAS focuses on assessing the knowledge and ability throughout the training program. This evaluation is conducted by measuring the degree of learning and identifying areas for improvement through pre-training evaluations, quizzes, or another type of assessment. The purpose of level 2 evaluation is to determine the extent to which participant competency, knowledge, or mindset have advanced as a result of the training. Moving further to level 3, PETRONAS focuses on monitoring trainees to assess whether they are effectively applying what they have learned in their workplace. This involves analyzing change in their action, routines, or performance as a direct result of the training. Survey or interview with superiors and co-workers can provide insight into how participant behavior has changed at work since completing the training program. However, it can be challenging to determine the timing, frequency, and specific methods for evaluating participants after the training to accurately measure this challenge. Lastly, according to the Patrick model level 4, PETRONAS focuses on analyzing how the training initiative have impacted its human resource development aims and objectives. This involves assessing indicators such as higher employee engagement, increased productivity, decreased turnover rates, improved leadership capacity, or other relevant outcome. By comparing performance data before and after the training, PETRONAS can evaluate the overall efficiency of the program in achieving desired organizational goal. Through this comprehensive evaluation process, PETRONAS can continuously improve its training program, address any shortcoming, and align them with the organization goal, ultimately enhancing the development and success of its work.
In conclusion, PETRONAS, which is a prominent player in the oil and gas sector, is evaluating its current state and identifying the training requirements of its junior staff. The analysis highlights 3 key areas of attention, which is strategic needs, coordinative needs, and operational needs. Therefore, to thrive in a dynamic industry and achieve sustainable success, PETRONAS takes into account external factors such as technology, economics, and politics. Economic condition significantly impacts the company's operation and financial resources. Embracing technological advancement is crucial for shaping the external environment, and PETRONAS actively adopts new technologies to enhance operational efficiency and sustainability. Political factors also plays a pivotal role in determining the company's strategies and growth opportunities.